Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Psychic Friend, and I'm here to go ahead and do some introductory readings and kind of make a connection with everybody. I've been a spiritual reader and advisor for over 30 years, and I'm here to start going ahead and answering some questions. Um, let's go ahead and start with. I do feel a reconciliation reoccurring for the two of you, and I feel like there's this sort of connection that's already been starting for both of you. The friendship is building, and I feel that it's going to give you guys the opportunity to take it to the next level. So it's definitely in the midst of happening. I feel be patient. I feel that having that friendship is a good thing because it's going to build the communication, the trust that both of you guys need to move into something more. There's definitely feeling like there's romantic interest that's building here. So I hope that that helps answer your question on that one. But Sherry, I definitely feel it's moving into more than what it is at this point in time. I would say probably in the next couple of months, you're going to start to see an increase in this person opening up their feelings and their emotions towards you as you guys kind of get more comfortable with one another. I guess we'll go to the next question. I do feel like you and Phil, Gabriella, have something here, but I sense it's going to take a little bit more time. There seem to be some issues from this particular person's past, and I feel that that's playing a role in moving things forward. I just feel like being patient, allow this person to come to you, allow this person to um, kind of lead the way. And I feel like they want to, but I sense that there's some sort of baggage that they're still kind of working on. And I'm feeling that it's going to start to kind of unfold for the two of you. I feel you're about a few months away from that, but just hang in there because there is definitely something here. I feel that both of you have, there's this chemistry that's building. So, yeah, I do definitely feel like there's something moving forward with this connection with you and Phil. We'll go to the next question. I hope that that helps answers your questions. And anyone who's looking for an in-depth more reading, you can go to the bottom of my bio here and click on there, and we could do more private sessions. I feel that you're in a healing process and you're in a good place now. I feel like you're focusing more on yourself. You know what it is that you're looking for um, as it comes to finding that companionship this year. So I feel like the doors are going to start opening. I feel it's happening towards more, I want to say June, July. So these next couple of months is about you kind of getting in more to yourself, feeling more um, positive about the energy around you. I kind of feel like you went through a process that you needed to kind of be more in a relationship with yourself, kind of do some self healing, and now you're focused on knowing exactly what it is that you're looking for. And it's not about settling, it's not about just what you bring to the table, it's also you finding what suits you. So yeah, there's a bit of self-centeredness. Good for you, Nessa, because I feel like you need to do this. I feel like this is your time to stand up for what you want, what you deserve, and I feel you're being able to go ahead and find that in the next couple of months, to where you have that confidence and you're bringing in the right energy, the right type of romantic feelings coming in from somebody new. I feel it's someone new, it's not someone from the past. So I hope that that helps answers your questions. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, you could follow me up by the bottom of my page. There's a my bio, and we could schedule for a reading. We'll go to the next question. Sparrow, spread your row. I definitely feel like there's been a lot that you've been going through. I can sense the energy of weight and feeling sort of overwhelmed, but I feel like you're on a path now to where you kind of started to recognize the things around you and the people around you. And I kind of feel like you did a little bit of spring cleaning, if I could kind of call it that. You're surrounding yourself around the right type of people. You've had to see things for really what they were, and it was sort of a major reality check. But I feel that you're on the right path of, it's not about quantity of people in your life, it's about the quality of people. You're starting to recognize who are those that are true to you, and those that you need to keep in, and those you need to distance yourself from. And I feel like you've done a lot of work on kind of letting go, and also kind of forgiving even yourself for putting yourself, and I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but you had a tendency to feel like not mad but hurt because you put yourself or allowed those things to happen. Don't dwell on it. It's done, it's over, it's the past. It's time to move forward, and I definitely feel you're on the right path. I feel that by the end of the year you're going to be exactly where you need to be, and you'll know exactly how to protect that. This is not just about today fixing and healing. It's about the long term too, of being careful of who you let in your circle and who you don't. So I hope that that helps answers your question. Melina, I do feel like you're on the path to finding your financial freedom. I feel like you have been doing a lot of work on focusing mainly on yourself. And because of doing that, I feel that you're more clear minded. You're not letting distractions get in the way, or situations or people. I feel like there's something about where you were, you did your you did what you needed to, and it's time to move forward. And I feel like new doors are opening up to you. That's happening in the next couple of months. I want to say 3 to 4 months. And I feel you being in a place where you're much more confident about your finances. It's not just about the income or a paycheck, it's about long-term stableness and security. So yeah, you're definitely on the right path. You need to be careful of the people around you when it comes to, you can't hide success, but need not talk about it. Just focus on what you need to do. Keep your financial business to yourself. The less that know, the better it's going to be for you right now. We can go to the next question. I feel that this person, sports media, I feel like this person and you have a connection. The problem, I don't feel it's a soulmate connection. I feel more of a twin mate. What's the difference? Meaning that this person is in your life, but I'm not feeling it's the long term. I feel it's the moment. I feel it's here. I feel it's for now. But as to long term, meaning marriage and sort of the companionship for a longer term relationship, I don't feel that. What I'm feeling is it's for here, it's now. I feel it's in the moment. I feel it's something that has potential to be uh, a relationship, but I just don't feel it's long term. So I feel this is more of a twin flame than a soulmate. I hope that helps answers your question. Eve, what I'm feeling is, I feel what I'm feeling here with the situation is that it's about communication. I feel that there's a lot of times that you're trying to communicate with your partner, but your partner's not so much communicating with you, and there's that lack of that. And I feel that your biggest hurdle is having that communication and that ability to be able to talk to your partner and not feel as if they're passing judgment or they become defensive. So the biggest problem here is talk, and it's about trusting one another to be able to say what you two need to say and not feel as if it may turn into a disagreement or an argument. I know that the two of you guys have something. I know that it's going to build more if the both of you guys kind of just learn to be more relaxed with one another, more open with one another. It's not so much you, but it is your partner. And I feel that they don't want to lose this connection or this relationship. I feel like this is a learning time for both of you guys, two people becoming one without losing each other's identity, and respecting one another, and having the ability to have sort of that ability where you could say what you need to say, and your partner being able to listen, not just say the words, but hear what you're saying. And I feel that you guys will get on that path. Just kind of take your time, go slow with this. It's not about a race. It's about consistency. It's about being in that sort of moment with each other and trusting one another. And I feel you guys will get there. So yeah, I definitely feel, Eve, that you guys have something here and it will grow. You just got to kind of be patient, give your partner the chance they need, and I feel that they'll get there. We can go to the next question. And if you want a more in-depth reading, you can go to the bio and go to my bio and set up a meeting. I will be live now, and then I will be doing sessions later on this afternoon. We can go to the next question. I do feel that Justin is definitely the person for you. I feel like there's this connection, this energy that both of you guys share. I feel like you both have been through a lot. You guys connect because of your past, but there's also this sort of energy and chemistry that neither one of you can truly understand, or it's not about understanding. You feel it, and I feel like you both are drawn to one another. So there's definitely something that's building here, moving into something much more serious. And I feel that by the end of the year, um, this is definitely moving into what I feel turning into a marriage. I feel this is the one for you. I feel like you guys met each other for a reason, a purpose, and it's to build a lifetime with one another. So you're on the right track with the right person. Yes, I know that a lot of times they can be a little distant, a little hard to communicate with, but I feel that that's only going to take a little more time. And as time goes by and the more that you guys get closer to one another, you'll start to understand their aneurysms and their emotions and their feelings, and you'll know how to better understand one another. So hang in there. This is definitely something I feel it's moving in the right direction. We can go to the next question. And I'm so excited to be on here today. It's really nice to kind of get as many people as I can in such a quick time. Stacy, when will I? The two of you guys have something here, but I feel like there's a lot of walls, and these walls seem to be coming from not from your partner's part, but also from your part too, because it's action reaction. And I can sense that there's points and times that you and your partner are on sort of, you're on the right path as wanting each other. There's definitely a connection here. There's definitely that feeling and love. But what I feel the biggest problem is being able to be open with each other. I sense this wall, and that wall is coming from this particular person's past. I feel that they're not able to see you as the individual that you are without passing judgment by where they've been. I don't feel that they mean to do that. I don't feel that they subconsciously know they're doing it, but that they are. And I feel that if you can kind of just give it some time, be patient with them, I feel it's worth going the distance. I feel that you two can build something here, um, build an opportunity for something more, because this person does love you, but I feel that they're afraid to love you. I feel they're afraid to fall in love with you, if that makes any sense to you. But if you take your time, go slow with them, give them their opportunity to feel the energy, give them their space at times. Don't be afraid to do that. You're going to win them over. Friendship is also very important too. Build that friendship. Not that I'm saying that you're not, but that's going to help to kind of build the communication and the confidence better. I hope that that helps answer your question, Stacy. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, I will be available later on today. And just click to the bio and just you can send me a message or a DM. Anybody can, and we could schedule a reading if it's easier for you, or just whenever I'm available, just come in and chat or give me a call. We can go to the next question. I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Melissa, I feel this situation, it's time for you to find closure to move forward. I know that what you guys had was something definitely you were looking forward to building more with. But I don't feel like this particular person, I feel what you guys had was in the moment. I feel it was in that time and place, but I feel it's time to kind of move on. I do feel like this person is not particularly with anyone right now, but I feel like they are sort of looking for a relationship, but nothing serious or committed. I feel like this person is not looking for the long-term commitment. So there's dating, there's socializing, they're getting out there, but I'm not seeing them with someone particular, and I'm not feeling a reconciliation, Melissa, for you and him. And I feel like it's time for you to kind of focus on working on healing and moving forward. I feel with these next 4 to 5 months, astrologically, I feel like all the energy of is coming in that's better for you, that's going to give you the opportunity to look elsewhere and move on, because romantic interest is going to start coming your way, but it's not feeling like it's coming from this particular person. I'm so sorry. We can go to the next question. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Jamine, I think it's Jamye. I don't want to say your name wrong. I feel that this relationship has more to offer. The problem is I feel that it's going to take a little bit more time to get to where the two of you need to be. This is about faith, trust, and communication are the three main keys that are necessarily needed in a relationship. I feel like faith played a part and brought you guys two together, but it's the trust and that communication that needs to start to become more open. And I feel this person doesn't mean not to trust their feelings, but are scared to trust their feelings. And I feel like they need a little bit more time to get there. I feel like you bring this sense of energy and feeling to them that they want this. They definitely seem drawn to you, but I feel like you have to be patient with them, because I feel like they notice something is here. They want to explore it, but they move at sort of a slow pace. And I feel like you have to get on that same speed with them. And if you can, I feel that right around April to May, I'm seeing you feeling much more confident about where things are going for the two of you. So it's worth taking your time. It's worth putting in the effort, because I feel in the end, it's about establishing the foundation of a better relationship between the two of you. So I hope that that helps, answers your questions. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can always go to my bio and just schedule a session, or wait till I'm available, which I will be sometime later on this afternoon. And how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's enjoying their good afternoon or evening, wherever you guys are calling in from. We can go to the next question if you like. Jamonica, I feel what you guys have has the potential to be something. The problem is I don't feel your partner is seeing it the same way right now. They seem to have a lot of baggage. There's a lot of issues that I feel that they're needing to deal with. And until this person can be more open, I want to say give them a little bit more time, but I feel there's a struggle of you being able to break through to them. And it's not what you could say or what you could do, it's what they need to feel. And I feel like they notice there's something here that they want with you, but I feel like they're holding back. I feel like there have been tests that they put on you, and you're not reacting the way they expected in a negative way, which is good. But I feel like they have this thing of them passing judgment on you that I don't feel is fair, because it's coming from their past and they're not seeing you as an individual, or they're scared to kind of open up to you. Give it a little bit more time. I feel that there is something more that can happen, but I feel that if it doesn't start to improve in the next 3 to 4 months, then I feel you're going to start to kind of withdraw a little. You need them to step up to the plate. I feel like there's everything here that could be a relationship, but it's not no more what you can do. It's what they need to do. And I feel you need to find within these next 4 months, if you see that moving along. I do feel they can, but I feel it has to be done on their part. So it's going to take patience on your end for them to get there. If that makes any sense to you, I hope that that helps answers your questions. And I guess we can go to the next question. What I'm seeing, Shakia, Shakeilla. I'm sorry, I don't want to say your name wrong. I feel that this relationship has potential. I feel you're doing what you need to do on your part. The problem is, I feel like there's outside interference. I'm seeing something happening on their end that's causing you to question this relationship, and you're having a lot of doubts and insecurities. And that's not because of you, it's because of what they're doing. Sometimes I feel like they're not interacting the way that they should with you. And I feel like they need to start to make a decision where they want to be. It's not about what you can do anymore. I feel like you put enough in there, and now you need to see something start to develop on their end, where they're putting the time, the energy. I just feel like there's a wall here, and that wall is being caused by their actions, and I feel their actions need to change. I can sense some stubbornness. I can sense some ego and pride here. And I feel like I want to feel like there's a break happening between the two of you. And I feel like you stepping back, giving them their space, and seeing if they're willing to fight for you. I feel that they will, but I feel like you have to kind of give them the absence of the heart is going to make the heart grow fonder. And that's what I'm seeing happening. I'm seeing a break happening in the next 2 months if things do not start to progress. And I feel that that's when the person starts to take it seriously, because you start to feel like, I can't do anymore. I need them to kind of interact, and they're not. And I feel like by you taking yourself out of the picture, you allow them to see the value that you brought to this relationship. I hope that helps answers your question. So yes, do I feel there's potential? Yes, but I do not feel it can be done on your part, and I feel your absence is what's going to kick this back into gear. So if you've been contemplating about pulling back and pulling away, yeah, I see you're going to have to, and that's what makes this person wake up and start to put the effort again. I hope that this helps answer your questions. We can go to the next question. I do feel that, Michelle, I do feel that you two will start to move from this level that you guys are at right now into a relationship that is going to start to formulate, I feel, within 3 months. So it's now until 3 months. I feel like the two of you start to get closer, this person, and you both recognize the chemistry is there, the feelings are there. And I feel like it's a matter of taking the initiative, and I feel that he will do this. I just kind of feel like he's waiting for the right moment. Um, I feel that you guys have built something over these last couple of months. Sort of the chemistry started to pick up speed here, and there's feelings starting to happen. There's been a little bit of should I, shouldn't I? But I feel like this person gets the courage and the strength and says, yeah, let's just take it to the next level. Let's see where it goes. You're definitely something that they're attracted to. They like your personality and your characteristics, not just on a physical level, but that emotional level. I feel you brought a sense of them believing again in relationship, where I feel prior to you coming in their life, they kind of question that. But now being with you, I feel like you're that lift of energy that they definitely felt and needed. So yeah, I definitely feel it's moving into a relationship, and I feel it will happen in the next couple of months. It's definitely moving in there. We can go to the next question. Jay, I'm sorry, I was reading the questions. I have a, see, I feel you are going to start this. I feel that this is the time and the place. I feel like you've done the homework, you've done the research. I feel that you're ready. And I know that others have been saying, wait a little while, but I feel like an opportunity coming to you. And it's like right here, right now, in these next, within these next 6 months. And I feel like you taking, this is not just about a business. It's about, I feel, a part of who you are, a part of your characteristics. You're drawn to doing this. It feels like it's going to be the thing that you start this year. I just feel it's going to happen this year. I feel you do a little bit more research, you do a little bit more background um, searching on that, in a sense. But I feel you break ground this year, and I feel it's a great opportunity to start advancing yourself, because this is not about just a paycheck. This is about the long term. And I feel that you have the right people around you, and the right chemistry is just about that karma, that energy that you need. It's happening now. So I feel you breaking ground. I feel that you're anxious. I feel that you're excited. You're ready to go for it. And I encourage you to do so, because to me, it is the right time. This is the time to break the ground, to nurture the business, to give it the opportunity that it needs, to start it now, so that next year you have your foundation already there, and it's just about getting yourself out there. So you start it now, because it's going to take you about 6 to 7 months to get the momentum going, the recognition, the acknowledgement that you need. So I hope that helps answer your questions, Jay. We can go to the next question. Rachel, I definitely feel that you are, right now, I'm not seeing relationship right away. I feel relationship more towards the middle of the year. I feel that right now, the main thing that you need to be focusing in on is yourself, and getting yourself financially more independent, and getting the stress that's off you. Right now, the only relationship I feel you need to have is with yourself. I feel you need a lot of healing. And I'm not saying that you're not doing it. I feel you're on that right path. Love is something that will come to you. But I feel that right now, the person that you need to focus in on is yourself. I feel that these next 6 months are about building that financial stableness. So if you're looking to change a position, um, or looking at a different area in your work, I feel these next 6 months are something that can and will happen. I feel that you have the opportunity to get that financial independence and improve in your financial area. Because when I'm looking at June and July, I'm seeing you being able to look behind you, look back behind you, and see that you're in a good financial place now, that you're not worried, you're not stressed out, and you're out of these debts that's holding you back, and you're starting to see the flow of income and having that sort of breathing space. It is towards the, I want to say middle July, August is where I feel then you can focus on personal activity, as in relationship and romantic interest. It is someone new that's coming to you. I don't sense anybody from the past. I feel that there's been a recognition for yourself. I feel that this year you're going to also realize how your intuition is going to guide you to a better relationship. It's not just about your heart telling you or guiding you, but your gut feeling is going to bring, I feel, the relationship that's more suitable for you. You know your worth, you know your value, and you're no longer going to be settling or bending anymore, because I feel you've done a lot of that and enough of that. So there is someone new coming, but it's more towards the middle of this year. It's right now, these next 6 months, you have to focus on yourself. And I feel you being in a better financial opportunity by the middle of the year. So I hope that this helps answers your question. We can go to the next question. I feel that this person, Jojo, has thought about reaching out to you. The problem is, I feel that their ego and their pride is in the way. So I'm not feeling a reestablishing of communication between the two of you. Um, I just feel like they have. I feel they're in a place where, yes, your thoughts come to them at times. Yes, they kind of miss having that connection with you, but I don't feel that they've done the work that they needed to on themselves, that they have that feeling of wanting to reconnect. You'll always be, I feel, someone that they think about, but I just don't feel like they carry out the actions to reach out to you. I feel it has to do with their pride. So I feel like, Jojo, it's you're going to have to find a way to kind of make peace with it, and just move forward, because I'm not sensing this person reaching out. At least I'm looking at a year, and I'm not seeing that communication happening this year. And I'm looking at a year down the road. I hope that this helps answers your question. How's everybody doing? I guess we're going to do some more little questions. So far, it's going pretty well. I hope that everybody's, getting their questions answered. I'm trying to go as many as I can, as quick as I can. And if anybody's interested in an in-depth reading, please feel free to go to my bio, and you could schedule a session, or just when I'm available, come on in. I do live chat sessions and over the phone sessions, so whichever is easier for you guys. Okay, we could take the next question. Hi, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, I feel with your partner here, I feel like there is a partnership. I feel like there is a relationship that's trying to establish. And I feel that it will happen, but I feel like it's not of your doing, except kind of giving them the space. I feel that over these next month, you should start to see more of this person opening up, expressing their feelings, being more direct with their intentions. So yeah, there is definitely something establishing here. And I feel that by February, you should start to see that. This person does seem to have feelings. I just feel that they're kind of taking their time. They don't want to rush into anything. Neither do you, because what they're looking for is not just a dating type scenario. I feel they're looking for something more intense, more long term. And they definitely feel something here between the two of you. So I feel they're willing to take the plunge. So I do see it happening. We can go to the next question. Lisa, this is a situation I feel that is done and over. You're going to have to kind of make peace with it best way that you can. Sometimes you feel that if you talk and you'll be able to kind of find that closure, if that's what you're looking for, no. The closure has to come from you. I feel that this particular individual still has a lot of animosity. You feel still not angry, but I kind of feel like they hold that, and to have the opportunity for both of you guys to talk. I don't see it going anywhere. In their mind, they don't feel it's going to go anywhere. There's no communication or conversation the two of you can have in this person's mind that is going to fix anything. So I don't feel an opportunity to speak again. I just feel like you guys parting your ways, and it's sad because you're not going to, you'll get the closure you need, but you have to do it on your own. It's not going to come from this particular individual if that's what you're looking for. And I'm just sorry to say that, but I just don't see this person reaching out to try to fix that with you or be friends again. It's done and over. It's a chapter in your life that turn the page and just move forward. And I hope that that helps answers your question. We can go to the next question. Natalie, I think it's Natalie. I feel that Joe does care about you, but I feel like you guys have something here. But when I'm looking at the future, I feel like it's right now. Uh, I want to say a little stagnant. I feel like it's not moving as fast as it used to in the beginning. And that's because I feel that Joe has a tendency to feel like you guys have slipped in what I feel sort of a standstill situation, but I feel movement happening. I feel the two of you guys will be able to get over this. This happens in relationships. It kind of gets at that standstill and then it moves forward again. So try not to feel as if something negative is happening here. It just, a situation that's happening right now is the two of you are just getting more settled in, and I feel growth happening over this year, and the two of you guys do having the ability to move forward in this relationship and building something stronger with one another. So I feel like this is a long-term commitment for the both of you, um, and it establishing into something much more stronger and real over this year. So yes, there's definitely something here. I definitely feel a good relationship developing. Don't be discouraged right now where it's at. It may feel a little stagnant, but it'll start to pick up the pace. And I feel you'll start to see that by February. And I hope that helps answers your questions. Or question, I'm sorry. We can go to the next one. For travel, I feel the decision is not clear to you because both options have the availability. Both options are something you're looking at, that you seem to be drawn to one and then drawn to the other. And I feel the clarity is going to come to you within the next couple of weeks. You'll be able to make the decision of where you need to go. So I am feeling travel. I do feel it coming to you. It's not clear which one or where you're going to right now, but I feel you already kind of have a gut feeling. You just need to have the more confidence. So you can't answer the question right now. That's okay, because it's not clear to you. Do the research, do the homework, look into it a little bit more, because the gut wants to tell you, but you don't have the evidence. Look for the evidence. And I feel you'll find that answer within the next couple of weeks. So it will come clear to you if you're going to make the decision on which one you want to go to. If that makes if that answers your question. We can go to the next question. Jacqueline, I know that he cares about you. The question is, does he have the ability for the long term? And his feelings, I feel, to him are real, but I don't feel they're as deep as they need to be. So I feel like there's a relationship happening, but I'm not feeling like this is the one. I feel like with no disrespect, I feel like he's a stepping stone. It's going to be a fun, good relationship, something you're going to like. I feel like this person putting all of what they feel they can in this relationship, but I don't feel that this is the person for you as to long term. I feel like he is a stepping stone, and I don't mean to be disrespectful for that, but he's a stepping stone that's bringing in the right karma, the right energy. But as to long term, I feel like the two of you being together this year, but I don't feel it being longer than that. So yes, this person cares about you, likes you, feels like they're in the right place with you, but I'm just not feeling it's going to pan out for a long term. I just feel like it's the stepping stone that's going to open you to somebody new. Like this is the person that brings in all that right energy to find the person that you're going to then, which I feel is in the new year, someone new coming in. But he is just here, and he's a chapter in your life, but he's not the future in your life, if that makes any sense. I hope that helps answers your question. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can go to my bio afterwards and either schedule a reading, or just when I'm available, come on in and have a chat or a phone session. We can go to the next question. Angela, this is the time and the place that you need to start, Angela, to really focus on you. It's been a hard year, I feel, for you, because you feel like you're at this standstill and you've got chains sort of, you felt like holding you back, and you did. Um, but I feel like you're slowly breaking free of them. So what you need to do is start to look around you and start to really focus on the people that are in your life. It's time to do, and I hate to say this in a bad way, but it's time to do some spring cleaning with the company that you're keeping. Starting to recognize those that you want in your life and those that you need to pull out. You've got a good heart, and that's a great thing to have, but I feel too much of you've given out. And now it's time to really pay attention to the people that are drama, people that come to you as they need you. You just need to kind of start to be more self-centered. Focus on yourself. It's not about the quantity of people in your life, it's about the quality of people. You need to learn to say no, and you need to not feel guilty that you're doing it. This is about you. I feel you become more inward. I feel you start to kind of disconnect from everybody. I feel you've already been doing that. You start to see people for what they are, and you're starting to be selective of the people that you keep in your circle. You don't need to confront anybody. It's not about confronting. It's about just being distant, learning to put yourself first and foremost, and making yourself priority. You've done enough giving. It's time to stop giving because you're giving too much of your karma away. It's good to have that kind of heart. It's good to have that kind of uh, kindness and generosity, but too many times I feel it's been taken advantage of, and it's time for you to start to do what's important for you and eliminate the people that I feel you already know who they are. You just need to listen to that gut feeling and start focusing on yourself. And I see if you start doing that right now in the next 6 months, you're going to look back, see that your circle is smaller, but it's healthier, it's better, and it's the people that are real to you and true to you, just as you were true to them. I hope that that helps answers your question, sweetie. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, feel free to come to me on my bio. Go to the bottom of the page here, and you can go to my bio and schedule a session. We can go to the next question. Melanie, I feel like it's a good relationship that you have with Tom. It could be better. I feel like he's in the moment, and I feel that the moment is good for him. And what I mean by that, he's here and now, and I don't feel he's looking way down the road, because I feel he's afraid to. So he's right here, right now. Let's just see how it goes. Let's enjoy the moment. But as he's doing that, you guys are building trust with each other. You're building this confidence. You're learning more about one another, which is good and needed. Um, and I feel as that progresses, I feel that this relationship starts to builds that momentum, and you're going to start to feel this person picking up the pace, putting more time and energy, spending more time with you, uh, because I definitely feel like there's something that's special here. It feels right. He feels it feels right. He wants to just be in the here and now, and that's helping him to be more relaxed and more confident with his feelings, and he'll start to express them more. So I feel over the next, I want to say 4 months with you and him, I feel that this starts to develop with a much more serious foundation, and you guys start making plans for more futuristic things doing with each other. So yeah, I feel like this person is into you, is interested, and wants to see where it goes. So they're learning to be more present, and then it'll start to evolve into something more of them looking futuristic with you. I hope that this helps answer your questions. We can go to the next question. Kay, I feel like Well, I feel like you had to step back. I feel like you had to do a lot of reevaluation, in a sense, on what you were looking for. Well, here's the thing. I know what you were looking for, but I feel that too many times you made too many sacrifices, and you put yourself needs, someone else's needs above your own. And I feel like this is the year now where you're going to now no longer bend, no longer substitute or sacrifice what you're looking for. You know what you are looking for in a relationship, but the main thing, you know what you're not looking for in a relationship. So, what I'm going to tell you for this year, it's about listening not just to your heart and not just to your head. It's that gut instinct. It had always been there, but before, I feel it was overshadowed by your heart and your feelings, and you're not listening to it because it wasn't clear enough to you. It's going to be the thing that's going to guide you. Your gut intuitiveness, you learning to read people. You had to go through those situations and those type of relationships in order to become much more stronger, tougher, and learn the signs and the signals. I feel that you will establish a relationship within these next couple of months. um, I feel like there's something new coming to you, and I feel a relationship interest right standing right in front of you for some reason. That's why I feel it's happening March, February, March, April. Something's coming where I feel a new relationship opportunity is arising. It does feel like it's with someone that you know of, but not someone that you've been with. So it's not the past, but it is someone that you know, and I feel that they will start to approach you in these next 3 months. So it's you knowing and recognizing what you want, and it's the doors opening up to better relationship choices. I hope that this helps, answers your question. We'll go to the next question. Annabelle, I feel like there's this sort of timeout, but I feel like this is about taking a break. I feel in order to reestablish a better foundation between the two of you, because I'm picking up outside interference. I'm picking up this distance. I'm picking up you feel unsure about where their intention and feelings, your feelings are not being met, and you feel like they're not taking the relationship as serious as they used to. And so I'm feeling like you pulling back, not a physical break. It's not like a physical break. I feel like you pulling back, giving them their space, giving your absence, and seeing if this person recognizes that and then does something to try to get your attention back, which I feel that they will. I feel like they're taking advantage of their presence. I feel you kind of pulling back a little bit, giving some space and time because you need this so that you could see where their intentions are. I feel their intentions do want to be with you, but I just don't feel like they're putting the time and effort. I just feel like they're they're not giving to you what you need. And I feel your absence needs to be present so that they recognize how they feel for you. You got to renew the vows, renew these feelings. And this happens with a lot of relationships. Things kind of get sort of standstillish, or the relationship, it gets very I don't want to say boring, but it gets numb, and you need to restart the flame. By restarting the flame is by pulling back and giving a little absence, and that'll kind of wake this person up to recognize, oh, there's something here I'm not doing. What's going on? And then coming after the relationship and putting the effort. I hope that that helps answers your questions. And if you'd like any future readings, please feel free to come by and have a session with me. Um, my at the bottom of the page is my bio. You can go ahead and click on that. It'll take you right to my profile page, and we can either set up a reading, or you can come in and have a more in-depth session, or it'll be one-on-one, and personal, to get more in depth for all of you guys. I'm trying to do as many as I can, as quick as I can. So if you want more fuller readings, just go ahead and come to my bio page and we can go ahead and do a full session. We can go to the next question. And then I think we're going to go ahead and go from there. We'll start wrapping it up. Well, magic management, I feel like the two of you doing this, going on this date, I definitely feel it's going to happen. But I feel like it's just dating. I feel like the two of you will start dating, seeing each other, spending some time with one another. But I don't feel like this is the one. I feel like there's interest, it's connection. I feel like it's going to be something that you'll like, you'll enjoy it. Both of you will. But I'm not feeling that this is the long-term commitment. I feel like this is more of a stepping stone, changing some energies around the both of you guys, giving you the opportunity to kind of giving you the opportunity to have that sort of romantic social activity. But I'm not feeling that this is the person that's going to be the one, or that makes you feel like this is a committed relationship. It's just something I feel that you need. It opens up, I feel, a better flow of a better flow of karmic energy, bringing better romantic relationships to you. But I don't feel this is the one. So I would say it's sort of a stepping stone, putting you into a relationship energy that I feel that later on down the road, and I'm feeling more towards the end of summer, early fall. So like August, September, is where I feel a real relationship comes in. But I'm not feeling that this is the person as long-term. I just feel this is someone that you're going to be dating for a short period of time. I feel a couple of weeks to about a month, but I'm not seeing anything serious out of this. I hope that helps, answers your questions. And I guess that's going to wrap everything up, guys. I really enjoyed our session. And I hope that if anybody else is looking for a more in-depth reading, please feel free to go to my bio and you can go ahead and schedule a reading with me on a more private one-on-one sessions. That's where I can go into more detail and more in depth for for all of you guys, whoever's interested. And I hope to speak to all of you guys soon. And I guess that's it for today. And I wish everybody a happy and God bless your guys' afternoon and your day.